Day 2 of Denver Broncos Rookie Minicamp is in the books. Who were today's standout players? Today was the first time that media had a chance to get out to Rookie Minicamp and see these players in person, and several guys made an impression, and a lot of glaring reports came out about 4 players in particular that I want to highlight today. The first one, if you guys were on Broncos Twitter at all, you would know it's Devontae V, the 7th-round wide receiver out of Utah. He was phenomenal today. He stood out, caught almost everything that was thrown his way. According to Sean Payton in his post-game or his post-practice press conference, he moved better than Sean initially thought for his size, and that he's got great ball skills. Sean also said that traits-wise, Vele compares favorably to Tim Patrick, and there are some other things just outside of on the field that compare to Tim Patrick. They're both Utah wide receivers, bigger-bodied guys, and I think that they're both very similar players. I think that they are a very similar prototype in how they play their game. Both very physical wide receivers. Although Vele has a tight end's build, he moved very fluidly and just looked really, really sharp out there today. It was really, really impressive based on the little clips on Twitter that I saw, as well as the reports from people who were in fact there. Devon Vele also wearing number 81. The comparisons to Tim Patrick are just going to be consistently drawn because of all these similarities. And with Tim Patrick here mentoring him, I think that that's really, really cool. Although Devon Vele is old for a rookie, he's not old for an NFL player, and I think that he's going to grasp the playbook really well, and he's going to be able to make a almost immediate impact if he gets playing time, which is still a big if because of how many bodies are in the wide receiver room. But the Broncos clearly felt comfortable with his skill set, spending a 7th-round pick on him, and he rewarded them, at least in the immediate front, in today's rookie minicamp practice. The second guy who stood out, Blake Watson, the running back out of Memphis. This dude was apparently as advertised at practice today. Sean Payton says that he wants to throw this guy a lot of balls. He really stood out as a receiver out of the backfield today, and I do think that it puts somebody like a Jaleel McLaughlin on notice a little bit. I really do. I think that somebody such as Blake Watson could come in and he could maybe showcase a little bit more as a receiving back, and that might spell bad news for Jaleel McLaughlin, who I really love. I'm the self-proclaimed president of the Jaleel McLaughlin fan club, but if Blake Watson provides more of a dynamic presence on the field, then you might have to go in that direction if you are the Denver Broncos. But it's the first day of rookie minicamp. Time will tell there for sure. The next guy, Troy Franklin. Apparently, Troy Franklin really, really looked good, had some good chemistry with Bo Nix. A lot of the stuff that Troy Franklin did can't really be revealed publicly, but let's just put it this way. He looked really, really good, and the chemistry was there with Bo Nix. And speaking of, Bo Nix is the final player that I wanted to highlight in this video. He looked awesome from what all reports are indicating. He got the ball out on time, in rhythm, efficiently. He operated well pre-snap at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get the plays out of the huddle. He was able to use his cadence well. All the stuff that you would expect. Sean Payton said that he's executing it well and he's moving along very, very well in that learning process. And Bo Nix talked about that in his little media session that he had today in his locker. He says that he's transitioning really, really well to the pro scheme, where it's a lot more verbiage at the line of scrimmage, a lot more information to take in, and then post-snap as well, there's a lot of stuff you have to account for. Is somebody blitzing? Are safeties rotating? It's just a lot of information that you have to absorb, and Bo Nix has done a really, really good job with it. All right, Broncos country, let me know after the first 2 days of rookie minicamp, who are you most excited for coming into the next phase of the offseason? And also, guys, I just want to let you know where things stand schedule-wise. Tomorrow, there's going to be a walkthrough over there at Centaur Health Training Center, and then camp is going to break. I don't know much, if anything, newsworthy is going to come out of tomorrow, but of course, if it does, we will be bringing it to you right here on Broncos Syndicate. All right, guys, please be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. We've gained a bunch of subscribers today alone, so thank you to each and every single one of you who have subscribed. It's just a really, really awesome way that you can show your support for the channel.